Hi, my name is Gary Simmons. I'm considered one of the world's leading candle designers. My schools on the French Riviera and in the Caribbean have taught students the art and the business of candle making around the world. So, what I would like to discuss with you now is designing and manufacturing. Now, as a candle designer, my job for many years was to create candles that nobody had seen before. Um, Sometimes you get very inspired and you can create a range in one day. Other times it takes a little bit longer than that. But the question I get asked a lot is, when you're designing a candle, do you think about how production friendly that candle will be? It's okay making 6 candles, but if you have to make 1,000 candles, it's got to be cost effective. So if your ideas are too creative, too time consuming, your labor costs are very high, it's not going to be a sellable candle. The main thing I would say with this, and after been doing it for 25 years plus, is it's the idea first. You don't think about if it's going to be production friendly. You come up with an idea first. This is the hardest thing to do. And as you know, in candle making, sometimes our mistakes um, give us an idea for a new design and a new direction. So the hardest thing is coming up with the idea first. Now, once you've come up with the idea, then you will figure a way to make it production friendly, or how that you can produce a lot of candles in the minimum amount of time. This is actually repetition. If you make 12 candles of the same design, on the 12th candle you would have figured a way to not only perfect it, but maybe shortcuts to get that same effect. So a lot of it is repetition, but come up with the idea first. You will always find a way. Once you start making lots of candles, you will find a way to cut corners, which in manufacturing is important because it cuts the time frame. Now, again, it depends on what country you're in as well. If you're in India, China, where labor costs are very cheap, then even if the candle is very ornate, the time it will take and the labor costs won't affect the selling price. But in America and England, we really have to watch our prices because of the labor charges. So again, idea first, repetition of making the candles, and then you will find a way to be able to cut the costs, perfect the technique, and do it faster.